D Gowdy, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Welcome in. Going on, Batter? Gordy, welcome in. Happy Thursday, guys. Welcome. Welcome. Been a minute. It's been a minute. Been a busy ass week. Let me tell you, I'm ready for it to be over, and it just feels like it got started, even though I know it didn't. What's going on is morning, morning. Happy Thursday to you. Feel like I'm completely out of it here. Haven't run a show in a week, and I feel like it's been crazy, but that's all right. Porch, welcome in. It has been a minute, but we have been busy. We've been building up our business, building up our inventory. More football than hockey, though. So for this call or this show, it's a little different, but yeah, our football inventory has grown. We've done some in-person shows. We've been doing our best to get inventory out there, and then our flea base store is up and running and doing well and breathing. Let me know if y'all want to see any teams or players. We will pull them out. Al Beans, what's going on there, Bubba? How are you? We're good. We're good. Busy as hell, but good. Between Gav playing hockey and getting everything built up on our other platform right now, it's been very time consuming. And you start working on something in the morning, and all of a sudden, a couple hours, you're like, "Holy shit!" And, half the day is gone. So not bad. Yeah, it's raining. It's rainy season for us too right now, Al. So we have sun in the morning, normally rain in the afternoons, which sucks for a softball player because she doesn't get to practice. But it's all good. It is all good. Marcosi, welcome in. Happy Thursday, guys. Welcome into Coffee and Cards. We appreciate y'all being in here. Oh, I have so many things I have to inventory. It's scary. If I could show you my desk right now, it looks like a disaster. Well, let's rock and roll, guys. Let me know if anybody wants to see anything. Let's get cooking. Well, that and I bought three different lots of football cards, Al. So I have them everywhere. I mean, everywhere is an understatement. And the photo box is out, so they're stacked in the photo box. The cat knocked over a big pile yesterday. I almost got rid of the cat, but you know how that works. I can't get rid of the cat as much as I'd love to some days. Gav would be upset. I have no vested interest. I probably shouldn't say it. It'll kill me in my sleep. The cat, that is. Oh, what was I going to show you? Oh, I got to find that photo of Gav. Kind of funny. I don't have any new devils, man. For me to get devils, you're the first one to know when I get them. You are the first to know when I get them. Yeah, I gotta laugh. I mean, look at that little. He's not so little anymore when he stands on a net like that. And playing with a frickin' new mask, he's starting to look like an old guy. Put the adult cage on. All of a sudden, he looks like an old man out there. I just never realized how big he really was. He is, man. He's growing up way too fast, and I had to laugh because we played in this tournament this weekend. It was just for fun for him. I mean, it's just a bunch of guys that probably are not going to play again together. And I saw more kids get kicked out for fighting, stupid shit, punches being thrown, which I mean that's part of the game. I get it, but not at their level. But when they were getting thrown out, they were going to getting walked to the locker room, and the parents are giving them high fives. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's not wrestling. So crazy, crazy, crazy. Sports 64, welcome in. Happy Thursday to you, Steiner. Welcome in. Yeah, they're too young. Well, because they don't know what they're doing, right? I mean, you get older, you learn how to fight. You know why you're fighting. There's a purpose for why you're fighting. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, the guy hops on the one kid's back and starts throwing punches. I'm like, that's how you get hurt. Like, seriously hurt. They try to copy it. On the triple patch, you got Huberto, Barkov, and Howden. That's a sick triple cat out of 10. Yeah, only 70. You'd think it'd be worth more, right? It probably will go up if they win again. If they win again, it's going to probably skyrocket. So it's on sale. Everything's on sale. Not everything. I should be careful because Al, I know what your next thing is going to be. If everything is on sale, where's that Patty Wah? I will be. Next week, we should probably have a little bit more airtime. This week was just busy with the holiday weekend and getting back and trying to get everything taken care of. Normally, we're trying to go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we try to sprinkle in. We haven't done a break in a while, so I want to get a break going next week. It's been a minute, so I'm jonesing to do a break. So if you go onto our profile, all our shows are listed there. Make sure you bookmark them. Let everybody know. And that card is also listed in our other platform store as well. So it's funny, Al. I was looking at everything and I'm like, oh, hey, look, I found the Connor Bedard. I got to send that in. I'm just scared. I have to turn it in because it missing if you see up in the top right corner, it's missing a gem. So I've got to send it in for a little quality control issue. I am scared just because I watched you go through it and I'm like, what the hell? I saw Swayman's player plaque sell yesterday though, Al. I was so tempted. Gavin got me on this guy's stream last night. He's running high end cards. He ran a Perfetti player plaque, then he ran a Swayman player plaque. I'm like, man. Any Panthers hits? What are you looking for as far as kitty cats? I've got Barkov on his banner year, out of the Stanley Cup on the auto. Obviously, got the kitty cats there. We got Huberto doesn't play for him anymore. We got Ekblad on the Supreme Gloves. Ekblad on the Supreme Gloves, and that's another Huberto Future Watch. But yeah, that trio is Huberto, Barkov, and Howden. That thing is disgusting. But that'd be about it for my kitty cats. The gloves are $30 a piece. Both out of 15. One is out of 22-23, and one of us out of 24-25. Just happens to be I got both of Ekblad. So yeah, no worries. Tyree, you know how we work here. You're not a newcomer here. You've been in here before. Those are both, they're out of 15, which is crazy because this is the 24-25, right? And that's Supreme, and this is Supreme gloves out of gold on the gold out of 15. So still both really cool. Any Penguinos? I really don't have much for Penguins, but let me see what I can drum up for you. Zach Smith, welcome in. HXC, welcome in. All right, we got Poulin on the green ice, Letang on the canvas, got the Crosby Pavelski checklist, Poulin YGs, the Horno YG, Rust on the canvas, Crosby on the Padge, Carlson on the Synergy All Team, Letang on the Jersey variant, Rust on the canvas, Ludwig on the Cosmic, Poulin on the Ice Premier out of 499, Jari on the pink ice, Jeff Carter on the canvas, and these haven't been inventoried yet. St. Ivany rookies, Letang again on the canvas, Crosby on the crystals, Shea on the sunset, Crosby on the blue Daz, Crosby on the glossy, POJ on the Ice Premier out of 499, Gensel on the gold churl, Crosby on the rainbow, Gruden on the rookie, Jari pageantry, Crosby crystals, credentials, hat trick, emphatic moments. Kapanen scores his first NHL hat trick. Carlson on the evolve, Letang on the galvanized, instinctive Jari short print, Gruden on the yellow taxi, Gensel on the limited red, Carlson Letang collab, red Sidney Crosby limited, Padge bang for your puck Carlson and Ryan Shea Young Gun. Yeah, we can go through the Blue Jackets. I don't have much because normally when I have them, people do buy the whole lot of them. And I have a whole box that I have an inventory. I think there's some Blue Jackets in there too. Let's see what we got for CBJ. All right, we got Jet Greaves and a marquee rookie. Greaves on the Blue Future Watch out of 399. Lewis, welcome in. Sandy or Neil, happy Thursday. Marchenko on the canvas. We got Johnny G on the Premier patch. Brindley, rookie class. Line A on the Synthesis Green. Kent Johnson on the Silver Outburst. We've got Kovalenko on the YG. Gavrikov on the YG. Hoffman on the YG. Kent Johnson, top rookie. Hoffman, the 999 debut. Boone Jenner on the Black Diamond. Bjork, Red Future Watch. Blankenberg on the YG. Chinakov on the Marquee Rookie Blue. Gavin Brindley YG. Debut Ticket Access Rantha. Boone Jenner True Leaders. Svozil on the Blue. And Svozil on the Rookie Rainbow. No more Goudreau. I actually had a big one and I sold it about a couple weeks ago. Actually, I sold it and then we're actually sending it off. Sending it off for the person that purchased it, that they're getting it graded. Out of 10, patch, gold, out of Premier, Johnny Goudreau. We had 200 on it. Yeah, it's a gorgeous card, and it's gradable. As a thick card, we're gonna grade it. That comes back. It's gonna be huge. Gone too soon is what I would say with that. Bruins of Matthew Patras out of 35 on the gold RPA. out of SP, and that's out of 35. Yeah, I love this card's cool. Patch is disgusting. And then other things that we're thinking about that we have here. Whoop, there goes Barkov going down. Legendary Shield, Phil Esposito with a piece of stick. That thing's gross. And then the most expensive card in our entire inventory, which is a popular item, Taylor Heisey on the Red Outburst out of 25. That thing is disgustingly gorgeous. Hockey Dad, welcome in. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. How much on Heisey? Right now on Heisey, we have it listed at 1,400, but I would take 11 for it. Or entertain a good offer, I would say that. Is Logan Malou any good? All right. I mean, one of those things. If you're going to PC him, I mean, everybody's good then, unless you're a Devils fan. But I don't pick on the Devils people too much. They're soft. He hasn't made a big impact yet. Let's put it that way. That's why it's sports. Let's pull up his stats and see what he looks like this year. I agree, Cap. 100%. I was just hoping to catch Al, get Al all worked up because he's a big Devs fan. We start making fun of his team. Logan Malou, Canadians. Let's see here. Played in 7 games, had 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Actually, for being a rookie, it's not bad stats. Maybe just hasn't gotten any attention. He hasn't gotten any opportunity really yet. Well, there you go. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, he's only 22, so chances of him getting moved up are probably pretty good. He's 6'3" at 213. I mean, he's not small. He's a big boy. Lane Hudson took the spotlight. I'm glad that Lane Hudson did what he did. I thought for sure Huddy was going to get stuck taking back seat because of Macklin, but he didn't, which is good. That was my worry. That was the worry. It is all in the assist, but the best part is he's actually going to pave. David Dre, welcome in. Fanboy, welcome in. He's paving the way for smaller defensemen going forward, right? I mean, he's not a big boy. We met him when we were up at Boston University when he went there. Gav was getting a tour of their facility, and he was there, and he came running in, and spoke to the team, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, he's a nice kid too. And Gavin is the same age as his youngest brother. Michael Kesserling. I do have a Michael Kesserling. Let me have to find it. Michael Kesserling debut ticket Axos Auto on the redemption card. That is the only one that I know I have in stock right now. Joker Jim, welcome in. Mark Pett. Little Jackson Lacombe. I don't have any autos at Jackson. Let's see what else we got. Besides, I need some WD-40 for my chair, apparently. Any black gems? I do not, except for a Connor Bedard that I have right now, but it's getting sent in because it's missing a gem. Leo. I got Jackson Lacone on the YG. Let's see here. Raquel, Regenda, Goat J, Leo, Regenda, Zegras, Minty, McTavi, Regenda, Minty, Drysdale, Dostal, Minty, Zegras, Perot, Zegras. Got Jamie Drysdale on the auto out of the rookie set. Clang, Minty, Jackson on the Metal Universe rookie card. Cutter, and Leo. That is all I've got. What's up, Dry? Dry package arrived safe and sound. Appreciate you. Yeah, no worries. You gonna pass on to Kesserling? You are very welcome, Dry. Make sure you point out to Mira. Somebody's making an appearance. Awesome, Cap. Make sure Mira knows she's got part of her. She's in the set now. Arrive safe and sound. That's what's even better, right, Cap? The bigger picture has changed maybe a little bit for our team. The first time. All right, I'm trying to figure out, and it's on right now on Sports Center. What was said between Rob Brendamore and Maurice that upset him at the end of the game? Because something with him, sitting with him. 3/4 of the game. All right, you heard him reference the previous two. If you go ahead and lose to Vegas, then you beat Edmonton last year. What happens in this the third straight trip to the Stanley Cup final? The franchise over the last 50 seasons. Because then when they were shaking hands, it looked like they weren't exactly happy with one another, or Rob Brendamore wasn't happy. Wondering if the Yankees can get back to the Fall Classic, taking on the Halos, looking for the series sweep. Aaron Judge. I do too. Samaya, welcome in, and Coach, welcome in. Yeti, what's happening, buddy? Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. For Cody Bellinger, and who won this battle? The Halos. All right. Maurice just told him he didn't want the coaches to shake hands with the players. Just to have the. Are you serious? Move to the fifth inning. Judge, giving Washington a tip of the cap. Hell yeah. I wonder why the hell he didn't want him to do that. By the way, the Yankees did play to run top of the first. Anthony Volpe. That's interesting. So yeah, I'm watching Sports Center right now. I don't have NHL Network. When we got rid of, do we have Hulu? Oh no, DirecTV. When we had DirecTV, we got rid of that. Went over to YouTube TV. Hey, that was a nice little frame drop by JC Star behind the dish. Huh? He's an odd duck, man. Zero puck. What's going on, buddy? Zero pucks given. What's happening, brother? Happy Thursday to you. Perhaps a new trophy case needs to be built. TT, what's happening, bud? Happy Thursday. Been a minute, guys. I apologize. Just thinks that there's something special about the game. Just have players do it. I guess I understand that to a point, but it is a great Thursday. I already sold a big card before I even went live, so perfect. Leo is finding a new home today. El Presidente. Hey, guess what, Prez? Gav got everything prepped because we were waiting for a set to come in from Kurt's Cards for polishing. And Johnny G is ready to go. He'll be going out on Friday, tomorrow. I know you weren't worried. I think you knew we already had him. Kriko, what's happening? So yeah, Gav is we are now not only going to offer PSA submission. We're offering a cleaning service as well, or prep service. I'd rather not call it cleaning. I'd rather call it prep. Um, he has been studying profusely on the social media channels to understand what he needs to do to make it happen. He's got quite the setup, I'll tell you, with the lights and the magnifying glass and the cool stuff, man. When it comes to how to measure cards, he's got the card measurement tool, the centering tool. I mean, he's all in, man, all in. Roger, welcome in. Absolutely, coach. I mean, what this is what I would say is Gav was on a team that was not the greatest over the past couple of years, but he got a lot of experience and he's a decent goaltender. He's got a lot of looks and exposure. The number of things that coaches have said to him when he's battled through, taking 50 shots, 55 shots, kept a team in the game. They got shelled by a team, Indiana Elite, earlier in the year, and then they beat them later in the year. And the coach pulled him aside, put his arm around him, and said, "Kid, you are a hell of a goalie. You're so much fun to watch." I mean, that was one of the moments that Gav's going to remember from all last season. So I agree with that statement. Austin Matthews, welcome in. Introducing 3-row all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 9 with class-leading interior space. Debris, welcome in. So, I mean, I think that's the big thing, right, Coach? I mean, it gives you a chance to tell somebody how hard they worked. I mean, I don't know how it would damage the game, so to speak. So, or a legacy, etc.
More protein and 50% less sugar, plus a creamy taste that makes that smoothie even smoothier.
True. That is true. That is a very true statement. No, it wasn't. Was it Dallas's coach? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. It was. It was heartfelt, and that poor kid, right? Loses his dad, then he ends up in the penalty box, and they score on the power play. So, I mean, I think the way that everybody treated him in that handshake line was pretty impressive. And for somebody to go through that, it shows you the brotherhood that's out there with the players. And it's an unwritten rule with a lot of that. A lot of unwritten rules. Let's rip Bip. Timlo, what's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Welcome into Coffee and Cards as always. Well, just the pressure of the playoffs, to play with losing your dad, I mean, God, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. I mean, I could just imagine some of these rinks are crazy to watch these guys play in right now. Um, you know, I'm a Marchand guy. I'm not a kitty cat guy. But you notice they're not saying what it is. But if you watch that injury, Gav and I both think it's going to be collarbone. But did you hear how loud the Hurricanes rink got yesterday? I mean, when they were behind that team, that's got to just be mind numbing in there. There we go. I hear you, Rip. Wrist. It doesn't. But if you watch the video though, tough. It looks like he's dropped his shoulder and he's like kind of going down the tunnel that way. But yeah, I mean, it could be wrist, I guess. Post surgery. Where am I going to see it? I'm sure it's on Instagram somewhere. And one or fewer runs since August. Shohei Ohtani perhaps coming to a mound near you. For now, is he reaching the seats near Cleveland? No. It stays in the yard. His three-game home run streak is no loss. He was 0 for 3, struck out once. We're tied at 4 in the 8th. After the Guardians came down 4-2, but Martinez had never homered from the right side before. Right side. Yeah, that's cool. Well, that or X. Well, now here's a real $1 million question, guys. Brenda Moore getting fired?
Never allowed more than 6 hits in any of them. And last night against the Snakes would be no different. 99. Are you kidding me? The only thing
3 series in a row. Bruins, Kitty Cats, Kitty Cats. He didn't get swept, but he's won 1 game in 3 series.
4 hits, 0 earns, 7 strikeouts.
Unfortunately, I don't know how you make it out of that.
Cruz, top of the 8th.
Brandon, welcome in and happy Thursday to you.
They take their time getting home. All right. This disperses that.
BJ's Cards, welcome in. Happy Thursday. Thanks for stopping in at Coffee and Cards. We appreciate you. Yes, Blanton, welcome in.
Trying to avoid the sweep. They're taking on Brew Crew, Wheelie Walk King, Devers back to the middle of the 4th. Gets the RBI this season. Red Sox take a 3-1 lead. 2-6 at 3-2. Here come the Brewers. Caleb Durbin. Okay. He said no matter what happens, we are scrapping. We are battling.
Nothing on Hyman's Instagram. What up, BJ?
Now, we are Abreu.
Oh, I've already told you where I think he's going, haven't I?
Yeah. We got upper tank power. We got that fragrant mascot.
Oh, Cap, I know I've said it a couple times. You know where I think he's going to go? I think he's going to end up going to the Bruins.
Christian Campbell, his 4th of the season. There were 3 errors for the Sox in this thing. Gives away a 5-4 lead in the 10th.
Stone Cold. You see who's on the other side?
They had 1 blown save in this game. You'd be like, they had 2. They have 14 on the season. And that, Sal Freely, trying to tag up and score and run on St. Raphael. Yeah, it'll do. Walk off.
You Bruins, come on now. Columbus. You know, that's actually not a far-fetched thought or where he could end up.
The Fever Sands, Caitlin Clark, she's going to be out the next handful of games with that injury. DeWanna Bonner driving. We're tied.
I think ultimately, they're going to get rid of Bedsy. Unless they have they got to get a better GM to build a team around him. I mean, Corey Perry, obviously, whether there's any truth to what happened or not, if he really did get with Connor's mom, that's kind of jacked up. But interesting enough. Jag 80, what's happened? Happy Thursday, welcome in.
Brittany Sykes, corner triple, Mystics up 44-40 at the break. Kiki Ariadne in transition. Oh, the rookie. Oh, a little bit of a forearm trigger. Didn't get for the offensive foul right there. Mystics up 68-60, and then it's Sykes again.
Well, he has to go through his entry-level contract.
83-77. Gary, is this a TV network of shows based on teams with superpowers? Go ahead. Because the CW was strong yesterday. Charlie Woods, first American Junior Golf Association title of his young golf career. 16 years old, carded 8 birdies, 2 bogeys on his way to a 666 final round to win the AJGA Team Tailor-Made Invitational.
And the bad thing with Hyman is that if for some way they end up making it to the Cup and knocking off the Kitty Cats, and he has to sit and watch it, it's gonna be painful.
Witnessing a dynasty in the making. You know what's funny? My parents would let me watch 2 games. No.
He is no Jonathan Taves. I mean, here's the thing. I haven't followed him a lot right now either. But one of the big things that you look for in a leader, he's just young. I hear he's not the best teammate. So I know that's what he has to figure out. Hudson is doing awesome. What's happening, Tito? Happy Thursday. Well, I think it's not only anger issues. I hear he's quick. He's got a quick mouth, and when you have a quick mouth with your teammates, when you've got to be wearing a letter and that's supposed to be a leader, hard to follow somebody if you can't. You got a quick lip like that.
Really try sleeping with it, everybody. Now I sleep with Inspire. Inspire. No mask. No food.
But then again, you never know. You never know. Well, the kid's never been given a fair shot. I will say that. I mean, I think when you look at you look at from his time he came in the league to the moment before the first puck dropped, all the hype, everything that kid's had to be exposed to. Then Corey Perry and his mom, and I, I mean, the kid's never had a real fair shot. And you got to remember, I mean, I've had this conversation with Hockey Bear. Bear and I, he's like, Bedsy. And I'm like, he averages a point a game as a 19-year-old kid in the NHL. He stays on that pace. He ends up in the Hall of Fame. Look at how to say the Hockey Bear, and look, he pops in here. What's up there, beautiful? No idea, Al. No idea. Your ears were burning. I saw you call me yesterday. I apologize. You didn't leave me a voicemail, so I kind of went on the wayside. Never leave voicemail. If it, I don't want to. I don't like when I get butt dialed. Craziness. That he has nothing around him, but he's still averaging a point a game, which is even more crazy, right? Oh, he's back on the Bedsy train. I'm glad you are better. I know I had to help talk you into it. Samuel, welcome in. But what about their goaltending, Bear? They need another Ed Belfair. Need another Eddie. Need another Eagle in that net. Night is not it. Right there, man. All-time greatest finalist. Love the Eagle. I'd love to see. Somebody said it in here last week. We need to get some of those iconic helmets back too. The iconic paint jobs. I know Gav had. He worked with the Hamburglar for a little while before he moved up to the Tampa area when he was down here with us. Kind of funny when you get to know him and his backstory. Tyler Mack, welcome in. G-Man, the crazies. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. That's another good point, though, Bear. It does come with whoever's the bench boss. It does go a long way. But I mean, the crazy part is think about it. Just think about how when Kane and Taves and that dynasty was going on there. Dynasty being a loosely used term, but they were a badass hockey team. Duncan Keith. Um, no, they were solid. You had Hossa on that team too, right? I believe. Dale Talon. Who was the goalie back then? Was it Thibodeau? Was it Jocelyn Thibodeau? Who else was the goalie during that Hawks era? Oh, Crawford. Corey Crawford is another one.
Thunder rolls straight back to the finals for the fifth time in franchise history. The first, 1978, the Seattle Supersonics. How about Dennis Johnson? But they lost to the Washington Bullets.
Alexander, welcome in. Happy Thursday, guys.
To the finals again the very next year, and Seattle would get its revenge.
Oh man, back in those days.
This time, DJ, a Hall of Famer, leading the way, averaging more than 20 points and 5 rebounds and 5 assists on his way to win the finals.
10, 13, 15. So it'd be 9, 10,
Chicago won in 6 games. Jordan averaging
12, 13, 14, 15.
And in 2012, the franchise's only appearance in the finals.
It was, wasn't it?
Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, came up short against LeBron in the Heat. Lost in 5 games.
I don't know if Al somehow is like messes with my Google, but Al, I look up what years did Blackhawks win Stanley Cup? In the first thing, people also ask, what years did the Devils win the Stanley Cup? Like, I don't care. I don't care when they win the Stanley Cup. TD Hoff, welcome in. Grizzly, welcome in. Happy Thursday, guys. Welcome into Coffee and Cards. Let me know if you want to see any players or teams. We will pull them out. No, it's a very short list. 95, 2000, 03. All right, what teams have not ever won a Stanley Cup? Kraken. That should be a gimme. Although it's funny because it says on this can't be what team has never won a Stanley Cup. It says and the Florida Panthers. I'm like, what? They just won. CBJ. Ducks are on the list. Toronto has won many, unfortunately. Sabres are on that list. Oh, pre-expansion. All right, if we're talking post-expansion, yeah, sure. There's actually a really big name that nobody said yet, which is up there's the Wild. Yep, there they are. Somebody put it up there. Minnesota. North Stars and the Wild. Sharks are on there. The only ones we're missing that you guys haven't listed would be the Yotes. The Yotes are the only team. I don't understand. It's a Minnesota curse, man. It's a Minnesota curse. I mean, look at their the Timberwolves even. Timberwolves just made a run and completely collapsed playing against the Thunder. Now, granted, Sharks are on there. Sabres, Jackets, Preds, Sharks, Nucks, Wild, Jets, Yotes, and Kraken. Wow, my buddy Jason, I was playing last night. I was playing Call of Duty with one of my buddies from Minnesota. And gave him shit because I said, the only teams that do anything in Minnesota are the Frost and the Lynx. He didn't like that much. Hawks, Yotes, patches, or autos. Biggest Yotes patch that I have would be Logan Cooley on the laundry tag out of 5. That's a PSA 8. Then I have This is Arby's tender 13-hour smoked brisket in the center. Arby's, we have the meats. They've done a pretty good job. Crisp, refreshing, dressed Dos Equis. Looking for patches. The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Nothing in that sack. Significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieve dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many so clear, almost clear skin. I'm sure I'm not missing anything back here. Infection. Preferred treatment tests for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphatic skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. See the event risk increases in age 50 plus for the heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor before these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or clinical. Don't take ducks. Disrupt the itch and rash. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq. Basically, have three autos right now. Is all I really have. We've got Jack McBain on the Ultimate Introduction auto from 22-23, Kesserling debut ticket access, and Henrik Samuelsson out of 9.99 on the Future Watch auto. Joey, Oli, and Dolly. Who is Victor? Welcome in. I have no Hawks patches or autos. Sorry, Grizz. I hate to let anybody down, but those are ones that go quickly when they're in here.
uncompromisingly delicious burger. Handcrafted, consciously made.
Who is Victor?
Perfectly unreasonable. As long as probably.
I'm confused, Oli. What'd I miss?
What would we even do? Add a bunch of loose rolls and mix-ins like Oreo.
Oh, most expensive card that I have is Logan Cooley.
That's not genius, actually. For a fresh way to frosty, gotta be lemons. Upset stomach? Iburo guest. Indigestion?
As far as the Yotes, if we're looking most expensive card we have in our inventory period right now, Taylor Heisey out of 25. Kitty Cats cards. Got National Treasures Huberto out of 99 on a rookie auto patch. The trio, which is Huberto, Barkov, and Howden. We've got Barkov on the banner year, Stanley Cup banner year auto patch. Then we've got no net cords, unfortunately, Al. Ekblad, Huberto, and Huberto. No Victor Hedman cap, Wembanyama. I do have some Wembies, but I'd have to dig them up. Cameron, welcome in. Bavaria, welcome in. All sold out of Ovechkin. The only two we have are not for sale. Which Hubie Doobie we talking about? We got 3 Hubie Doobies. We got 70 on the National Treasures patch, 45 on the Future Watch Auto out of 99, and then 20 on his Young Gun. 20 on the Young Gun. Bear.
This beautiful, messy, hard, amazing game.
Thought it was pretty crazy. A lesson you learn when you do live shows, when you're in a. I do have some bedsies, Bavaria. I can pull them out. Putting stickers. I never realized. The Barkey. Set them aside for you. Setting aside.
The Thunder are here ready to start throwing around the D word with OKC.
Alright, bit are.
On the verge of a dynasty. Come on. The Knicks have been outpaced by Indy and are on the verge of being eliminated. We're going to tell you now.
Pole Wax, what's going on, Avi? Play champ, welcome in. Mick Murray. Hey, I've got a stack of cards for you, Murr. Been sitting here on my desk. Energetic Explosions. Bedsy on the Z-Force. Color Flow Bedsy. Connor Bedard on the Sweet Selections. Bedsy on the Portrait. Highly anticipated. On the Rookie Moment. The UD Portrait. Connor Bedard, Speed of the Game. On the UD3. On the Draft Day card. Premium Prospects. Base Metal. Base. Black Rainbow. Checklist with Carlson. Future Watch Red. Marquee Rookie. And then out of 149.
That's easy for SGA. And then in transition, we're about to check. We had 22 points, but I'll never have metal leg.
The super short print draft day variant. No, I hear you. I've seen it.
Just so happens to also have a bald head. Finding Shea Gilgis.
Correct.
About to be the second youngest team.
Yeah, they're out of SP.
With average age of 25.6 years old to get.
I can let you know, Cap. And a lot of times, I mean, we'll see him at a show. Zamboni guy, welcome in. R Cherry 089, welcome in.
In the first quarter, Jalen Williams forcing the turnover and going the other way. There's now a toaster on a Sports Center desk.
We are also selling the full color flow of Bedsy. I have the whole full color flow. Superior legend himself. Look at that. Look at this guy come rolling in here.
32 at halftime. We're now in the second half. Not read on SGA yet. That's
Al and Superior. I sent you both some friend requests yesterday. Let's talk about color flows.
Basically the majority of the way.
Oh, look at this beauty. They're all showing up this morning. They are all showing up this morning. Slim Tony is in the room. Yeah, I have to dig through them. It's been a long week, Superior, with hockey and everything else. I'll get to it, I promise. Slim, what's happening, buddy? I'm waiting until we get our little Call of Duty party going with the rest of us. We even got to get Avi in there. You did just hear COD. I have Uptowns, and then I have a Jumbo Downtown Drake May. Call on, welcome in. How are you in Call? Are you like, when you say Call of Duty jail, are you in the same jail that I was in for being chat banned, or are you in jail? Yes, I was. I've met a lot of really cool people I've played with for years on COD. It's a way I keep in touch with all my buddies from Minnesota, a lot of the old firefighters and things. Um, Play with Gavin a lot on Call of Duty, and we I'd never been chat banned before until I met one of the guys we've been playing with, and yeah, I learned there's one word you can say. I made it. It was crazy. I was really pissed off. Made a comment that I probably shouldn't have made, but I was really angry. Got chat banned pretty damn fast. It was within 30 seconds. They're going to lock up Shea Alexander, Taylor Williams, and Ken Holmes extensions this summer. Hey Bear, when do you want to buy those or do them later? Man, it was very fast. It was literally within a minute. It's up to you. And then it's funny because when you're playing with somebody and they get chat banned, the next thing you know, you turn around and you're like, "Hey, if you've been chat banned, fire your gun up in the air." And then you see them shoot their gun in the air. You're like, "Yep." I got you, Bear. Not toast. And this is coming from a guy who picked Indiana to win in 6 games. Okay, so I'm still leaning a little bit towards New York, at least for tonight. I just look at what they've done in this series altogether. Listen, they should have won game 1. They go on the road and win game 3. There's little separation between these two teams. If New York can get a game 5 at home, yes, they can win a game 6 on the road. But listen, they've got to not turn the ball over and get back in transition. So at least for tonight, they're not. Oh, yes. Yeah, no, it's all good, Murr. All good, man. Nothing crazy. It's just I know it's been sitting on my desk here. Got your name on them. We had the buff, the highly anticipated Reichel Sunset, Okposo, and Duncan Keith on the Hundo P. What's up, yo boy? Run some Bruins. What Bruins are you looking for? That's our PC, so I mean it's kind of crazy. No Nazar Young Gun. I had a couple and I sold them. Certainly in their franchise, trying to take care of business against the Canes. They're in Raleigh. Well, let's pull the Bedsy back out. That thing trickles through past the glove of Sergei Bobrovsky, and then Avo. The first one wasn't a fluke, man. Bobrovsky allowed a couple of soft serves, buddy. If you can get a Cookout, which is not that far from, it's soft serve season. And everybody sees that stuff. You sort of like to look at it. Later, it's 2 Ice Cats on the man advantage. There we go. Bears got a case of Peachy Platinum 22-23 going off. And the 4x6 discount, if you don't know what it is, make sure you go mention the 4x6 discount when you go in there. Got Energetic Explosions, Z-Force, Color Flow, Sweet Selections, Portrait, Highly Anticipated, Rookie Moment, Blue Daz, Portrait, Speed of the Game, UD3, Draft Day, Premium Prospects, Metal Base, Black Rainbow, Leo Connor. I almost read that you had 0 pants. Energetic Explosions in the Z-Force. All right. Man, we're going full on Lego movie? Sure, they're 17th for Mayor. Go ahead, go in the playoffs. Most in Panthers history. Tremendous shot
from Svechnikov, and it's off to Edwards right down.
You need a bigger camera. Why? You're Slim Tony, buddy.
Goal mouth, and that's it. 5-3. Panthers will get an empty netter. They are through to the third straight Stanley Cup final in franchise history. They do not touch the Prince of Wales trophy. And listen, whatever they've done in years past, it's working. Panthers 3-0 on the road in series clinching opportunities in these playoffs. They scored at least 5 goals on the road 7 times in these playoffs. That breaks the tie with the 81 and 83 Isles. The most.
All right, like $5 an energetic explosion. Bedard on the Z-Force.
Game 5, Western Conference Final. Tonight on ESPN and ESPN Plus, Stars hosting Connor McDavid and the Oilers at 8 Eastern. Edmonton can end this thing. They're up 3 games to 1. Or like Edmonton. Coverage dropped.
Last Z-Force sold for $13.50. I'd be at 10.
Sunrise going to play host to more Stanley Cup Finals.
Need $20 for the whole stack, Mur.
For Miami hosting Montreal. 26-minute no score.
Go $1 each on these. $10, $5. Oh, and the sweet selections. All right, let me grab that. Whoop.
Little Wizard into Miami. 67th minute, same score. It's messy. Just working. Gonna find his mate. Luis Suarez. Toss box. Just sets. Scores. What kind of defense is that? The defender literally put his own hand behind his back.
$22. What Young Gun renews? Yeah. There's in a stack.
That's unbelievable. Second goal.
Give me 1 second. I know I also just got another one. I want to make sure I don't miss that one.
All right, Tigers have been a menace to opponents during the playoffs, but a trip to the finals would mean for that man's legacy. As we roll on Sports Radio, this is finally what it look like. This is this level that you want your toast. That has got a little grape jelly. Little grape jelly. Grape.
Could have sworn I just got another one. Yeah, I did. There it is. It does. The real question is, are we going to see McDavid cry again? All right, we got Foxy, Pasta, Stutzla, DeBrinket, Malkin, Taves, Carlson, uh, Backstrom, right? Backstrom, Rutu, Jamie Benn, Malone, Stajan, Oshie, Kreider, Saros, Zibanejad, Nuge Hopkins, Couture, Getzloff, Toffoli, Brown, another Taves, another Huberdeau and Kopitar. Goose Thief, Gorham, welcome in. I have probably one of the best cards that we have in my case is a RPA Jake Ottinger. Disgusting.
Windows are tested against extreme heat, cold, wind, and rain.
And then I've got my Sway case, which went up in value after the World, so I'm good.
Dry cherry and a warm vanilla. There's a method to our smoothies. Maker's Mark, perfectly unreasonable. Finally, yes, so ridiculously creamy dip chip sandwich ice cream with experience that's super snackable and made with Greek yogurt. So ice cream, get the whoop out of our freezer. Yes.
Mer, let me know if you interested in any of those.
Upset stomach? Ibirogast. Indigestion? Ibirogast. Bloating? Ibirogast.
All right, hold on. Let me pull it here.
Ibirogast helps relieve 6 digestive symptoms.
Huberdeau.
6 digestive symptoms. The power of nature. Ibirogast.
Malkin.
We've got the Verizon business experts.
Pasta.
Magic happens. Oh. You've got the vision. We've got the network to help your business blend.
Stajan and Zibanejad.
You've got the ambition. And you're all set. We've got the personalized solutions so you can rise.
Perfect. All right, let's price these suckers out real quick.
In more ways than you do. Need a nice reward today? Treat yourself to each other. There's nothing as special like rich English coffee. Heath, it's English coffee. Introducing the three-row all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 9 with class-leading interior space. Huge.
I just think it's kind of cool. I just realized this. Bear's buying the young gun, but there's the renewed. That's pretty damn cool. Have them next to each other.
Thank you for making that this won't quit. Gotta be Wendy's.
All right. Al, mods, if you guys could take the floor for a second, let me I gotta count these cards from her real quick.
That nice is the fragrance destination. I could have sworn it was open. Rookie move. I was a rookie once. Stephen Clark. Aren't you rookie of the year? That was last year. Ancient history. The stories that I could tell you. Here, pull up a chair. Okay, I meant this rookie driver made that rookie move. Whoa, dude, you need someone with more experience. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hey, State Farm's here to help, no matter how long you've been in the game. Game? Oh, man. Rookie move. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You're fighting for your opportunity to stand in fight. You might be dreaming of ending the drought. You might believe good things come in threes. Two of the best teams each capable of winning a Stanley Cup. All that matters now is winning this game. The Western Conference.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Tonight at 8 on ESPN and ESPN Plus. Great stuff. Gary tries to get back with you on SportsCenter. Still talking toes. The Halos, they are toes against these Yankees. Aaron Judge and the boys look for the series sweep. Ron Washington goes like, hey, man, just give him the base. Walk him. Top of the second. They intentionally walk Judge to load the bases for Cody Bellinger. How's that? Oh! Actually, gonna
8, 10,
be
11.
the right call.
All right, we're at $2, $1 for the Malone, $3 for the pasta, $2 for the Malkin, $2 for the Zabana Jab. Stodgen is $1. So we had 22 plus 11 would put us at $33. It's a good goalie number. You know that, Mur, right? 33 is a great goalie number. I like when we end up in numbers like that. Got you, Rangers. Got you. All right, let's run it, Mur. Here we go. Start auction. There we go.
Yankees get the 1-0 win. They get the sweep. Their third 1-0 win, Randy, this season. All right, Dodgers, Guardians, Clayton Kershaw towing the slab in Cleveland. Jose Ramirez, happy to see him. We got no score in the first. I changed that. I think had a little paper trail out to the left. On how Martinez is going to go ahead.
Good take, Mur. Good take.
Ramirez extending a career-long history to 21 straight games. Stubbs saw with Senator, gives Martinez swinging. Okay, Will Wilson. And then
I got you, Mur. You know that. You've been coming in here for a while. We got you.
Homer in 3 straight games. Struck well in the drive. Maybe warning track. 0 for 3, 1 strikeout. The Homer
And if I could type today, that would be better.
Still had a lead 4-2 going into the 8th, but they've given a couple back. And then Martinez is up, and he's got a couple on, and that thing.
Rangers $2 on the Foxy. That's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to look that up. $12 on the Brini. Teammates, Al.
Hey, we're not hunters. All right.
What's up, widen the hips, Tony? Joppy, what's going on? Happy Thursday to you. Sounds good to you. All right, let's run it. Zamboni guy, thanks for that follow. We appreciate you.
Just 56 games as the Cubs.
We're running for you.
Oh, Junior Caminero playing great. I believe Caminero, the Spanish for driver. I need somebody.
Funny, for you, Rangers. I just literally got Foxy in yesterday, and he's already going back out the door. He was sitting in my needs inventory box, and I knew it, so that's why I went and grabbed it quick. Your first purchase. Welcome to the 4x6 family, Rags. We appreciate you.
For quite some time. Down there in the DFW.
Any new slabs? Nothing hockey wise. No, nothing hockey wise. Now football wise, that's a whole different story.
Okay. Anyway, Nationals Mariners. That's Josh Bell. Ding dong. Dinger, actually. It's gone. Solo shot, 7th home run of the season. He's cooled off a bit, but he gets a hold of one. That's up to the same game. James Wood. He's at
Hey Bear, we'll run them both for 90. Is that all right? Give you a $5 discount. $5 family discount. You welcome in, Mark. Kind of offset the other. So, all right, you ready? I'll run it for you, Bear. Here we go.
To another NBA Finals, although they haven't been since 2012. Shea Gilgeous to Chet Holmgren. The Thunder 7-1 at home this postseason with a 23.9 points per game differential. That is the best.
Got to show a little activity on the 4x6 whatnot app. We've been getting hammered on the other app. Kind of crazy when you wake up in the morning and have a lot of either sales or offers you got to go through, and then there's just plain out crazy offers.
9 points in the entirety of that quarter. Jalen Williams, a big reason these Thunder are playing so well. And then on
This is the one you were talking about, right now. I made $12 on this one.
Baseline to baseline, and Shea Gilgeous 7 straight home playoff games going for over 30 points. Thunder, first team in NBA history to lead by 30 at the half.
I have a Stutzla renewed, no JJ, Drysdale. I might have to look.
His cousin.
You're just stacking up in case of the plague, or what?
Shea Gilgeous, man, he moves different in the paint. Draws the contact. They're moving on.
My Oilers stack is probably one of the biggest that we have. So let's take a look and see what we got. We got Lavoie on the clear young gun, Holloway on the canvas young gun, Lavoie on the regular young gun, Monster Season McDavid, Swagnificant Nurse McDavid on the canvas, Drysdale on the blue trill, Hyman on the canvas, Desharnais, McDavid, Lavoie, Drysdale on the photo driven, Broberg on the green Dazzler, Boosh on the Daz, Drysdale breaking news, McDavid red limited, McJesus on the red rainbow, Nuge on the black rainbow, Drysdale on the black rainbow, Duncan Keith hustle hit never quit, McJesus on the courts, Yamamoto. No, I have no Drysdale autos. I've sold everyone I've got within 24 hours. McDavid, Hyman. One of my favorite Hyman cards of all time with the high Zach in the back. Got Bush, Yamamoto canvas, Broberg, Bari, Smitty. Smitty taking a jump. Kane. Miko Koskinen out of 45. Everybody loves a good Hyman. Desharnais, rookie premier. Marquis Gold, Lavoie in the pink. Connor McDavid on the smooth grooves. Desharnais, rookie premier. Holloway and Smitty. The Duncan Keith Oilers card.
Indiana just a win away from going to its first.
It's the hustle hit never quit.
The Knicks are looking to extend this series at home, and then lost the first 2 games of the series. And honestly, we've been up and down in these playoffs. We are back with Monica McNutt to speak better to the Knicks side of this thing than anybody. McNutt, what would a trip to the finals, though, as we start with...
I'll run it for a buck, Mer. You already should be in the shipping green, so.
Would it be obviously something to elevate them? But look at the way that he's potentially been able to do it through this Eastern Conference playoff. If he doesn't,
I'll just add it to your stack.
Has made life work of each opponent in 5. Like you have to start.
Only one I think I just had sustained. I just sold it. Was pasta. Let me. No, I sold to McDavid. What other ones? What other big ones would you be looking for?
All right, smaller market to the grandest stage in the NBA. The night
In your stack, Mer. Thanks for the purchase.
Not turn the basketball over. That is the one thing.
Hyman is busted. Yes, he's broken right now.
That they can adjust and not be sort of
Yeah, the only one I had was the pasta one. That was the last one. I just sold it.
But Jalen Brunson does not turn the basketball over. He has two or less. This team has a significantly better record.
Literally within the last 10 minutes, sustained.
20 points off the
Not to rub that in.
The Pacers don't need you to spot anything. There are already so many other issues that the Knicks are working to control, defend, find ways.
I gotta turn my fan up. It's getting warm in here underneath the lights.
I think the Knicks are going to get built on pride, but the Pacers are they're deep. They have, as I mentioned, so many issues for the Knicks. I have a lot of respect for that Pacers group, but I do think the Knicks are going to dig deep and pull this one out.
All right, the Knicks are 1-3 under Tom Thibodeau, facing elimination. That's Monica McNuffin against
Al making fun of me. I'm not having a hot flash. I promise you that. I love the new light setup we have, but I will say that it is, and I don't know, it's more different. Maybe it's warmer. Breezy the Breaker is live. Extended release day. I forgot about that extended coming out today. Any Rags autos? I think about that. Let me think for a minute.
This whole storm that happened, it wasn't something that we had to like to happen at this point. We're focused on the present. We're focused on now. We're focused on trying to get this shit moving. In the right
Go in there. Let me double check in the box. I don't. No Rags autos. Unless I have one hiding here, which I don't. I think I do. No Rags autos. I apologize. I know, Al. I know. I'm very special. I'm a special breed right now. Steve Fix, welcome in.
Everything they say also is portrayed on me. I want to come here and be the guy and be a part and be a reason.
Now I almost want to be on the opposite side of you, Al, when we get on Call of Duty, just so I could have a little bit more fun.
That's what we're here to do. By the way, that is a ship that floats. Yeah, like a seance sinks. Yeah. The Bears going to get two opponents to start their season.
We've got time for you, Murr. Got Stutzla. Oh, I got DeBrinket. I know that's out of the new series, isn't it? That is. Let me set that one aside. I don't know if Sustain if you're still in here. There is one that I missed in there. Taves, Carlson, Backstrom, Rutu, Jamie Benn, Oshie, Kreider, Saros. That's out of the new. That's also out of the new. Nuge Hopkins, Couture, Getzloff, Toffoli, D. Brown, Taves, and Kopi.
Number 8, Nats Mariners at Seattle is Julio Rodriguez. Look at J-Rod coming up. God. Hey, that grab. So we've seen him make plays at the wall. We've seen him assist a ball on the defensive wall. We've seen him yield the tight ends. High school softball, Perrysburg Yellow Jackets out of Ohio, Hoover Vikings from also North Canton, Ohio. Perrysburg's Morgan.
What do you have, Alex?
Diving catch.
What was it?
Field, Perrysburg, 6-3 winners. All right. French Open, number 6, Carlos Alcaraz in the near court against Fabian Marozsan. And Alcaraz, let's see the smile. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Alcaraz wins 4 sets. We're back stateside, halfway home. Panthers, Hurricanes, Alexander.
Well, Murr, let me know which ones you're looking for. So when we're out at shows, I can also dig through somebody's boxes. See what we find.
With the beginning of the crease, that was crazy. Panthers win 5-3, back to the Stanley Cup. NAIA Baseball World Series, Tennessee Wesleyan at Athens, Tennessee against Georgia Gwinnett in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Tennessee Brian Espinoza.
Sounds good, Murr.
In the outfield, gets to his feet. He doesn't. Makes the play. I hate Tennessee lose 5-3. White Sox, Mets, just a ripper to third for that Haiti.
Now we'll see what happens. I'm curious to see one of those OV Young Guns get pulled, even though there's only 8 of them. Chances of pulling that thing is crazy. What do we think that would sell for?
Oklahoma State against Virginia.
Ovi Young Gun Auto on card out of 8.
Uses the slope.
It's going to be expensive. Ricky Spanish, welcome in. I think a lot more than that. Fire breaks. What's happening? Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Welcome into Coffee and Cards. Appreciate you being in here. SK Sports, welcome in.
That's insane. Shout out Vinny Pasquantino. I mean, just making the splits out. Out. The toaster has reemerged, Randy. Yeah.
No, so the story that or at least the article that I read about the new extended series, they went out and purchased from people Ovi's Young Guns and then had them sign them.
56. Frozen. You gotta be a frozen pattern because that thing didn't. There was no like wiggle through it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but where are you going to do that, Tony? It would be the same, kind of, except it's not numbered to 8.
So, guy, he was setting up the toaster right here because Randy was like, "Oh, I need more toast." Not at all. And I said, "That's what you said." That is what it sounded like. That's not what I said. Would you ever eat a burger on bread like that? Like they make down what's that spot? New Haven. Here's the oldest burger. Yeah.
I don't remember. I'd have to go to the site.
Here's the thing: how I know you've never had a struggle meal, upper middle class. You've never had a burger on bread.
Henrik out of 10 auto. The victory. Nice. Nice, Alex. Wiley, welcome in. I think he did write the 8, didn't he? So you know that if he did that, Slim, he'd never do it again. He wouldn't do it on a regular auto. Dallas Stars, what are we looking for from Dallas? Anybody in particular? I guess we've got our big boy card would be our Stankoven. That one's out of 10 on the diamond plate. I really don't like his auto, by the way. It drives me nuts when they have the anyone. All right. Let's see what we got.
I'm going codes. I like living in the same moments of greatness. Connor McDavid, it's his time to lift the cup. Lindsay toast. Get that dark. It's too bad.
All right. Here we go. Wyatt Johnson on the metal rookie. Tufty on a debut ticket. Delandria on the portrait. Otter on the Artie out of 499. Otter on the showmanship. Otter on the color flow. Otter on the tall boy out of Parky. Orange Ice Otter. Marquee rookie. Harley on the SP Blue. Harley on the Marquee rookie. Pavelski light up the night. We got Harley on the new game color match. Delandria rookie. Devon Shore young gun. Lesprance young gun. Center of attention Rupe on the color match. Miro on the Spectrum Effects. Otter on the portrait. Otter on the rookie victory. Otter on the metal star. Otter on the blue SP. Rookie class inscribed Ottinger. J Rob out of 349. Lindell young gun. Matt Murray highly anticipated, and Diamond Futures Stankoven out of 249. What's up, Det? How you doing, buddy? Devon Shore Young Gun. Got it. Pulled it aside for you. Broadway, welcome in. Netminder, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. How much you want for some of the otters? Which otters would you be looking for? I mean, all depend. I mean, I've got a ton of otters in there. Hey, look at that. It's P. What's happening, buddy? Dump and chase with AC. Welcome in. Give P his mod status with us. Hi-oh. So if you just wanted a couple and it was me, this is definitely one that I would take as a Parkhurst. I think there was another good one back here. His victory is pretty solid. I don't know how many you're looking for. What's the Barkov? The Barkey is a Huberdeau, Barkov, and Howden out of 10 on the trios out of the cup. If it was me and this is what I knew that was in there, I know Jake personally, so that's oh, that's Ekblad. Ekblad on the Supreme. Supreme gloves out of 15, and then this is out of 22, 23. The other one's out of 24, 25. Let me price these out for you, Wiley.
With all that being said, this is a step in the right direction, but we have a lot more work to do, and we know that, and that's what we're focused on. So, buckle up and get ready. So the Thunder, for the first time since 2012, when they had a very different, very young big three that we thought was going to be around for a really long time, are headed to the NBA Finals. Monica, today we begin with the Hall of Famer. Michael, what do we say?
And a different random stars player.
Very convincing ticket to the final.
So $2 a piece on those, put you at 6. Let's just grab a random.
This is like watching a great team, and all of a sudden they're playing their way. They wake up one morning and go, "You serious?" Like we've had this in us. You can see it going back to.
I really like this card. Let me see. I want to make sure we keep you in the.
During that 15 season, where it just all started to click, and it's like, oh my goodness, they're going to be unstoppable. Oklahoma City now realizes that. And by the way, they didn't know that against Denver. Mm-hmm. They still had to prove it to themselves, much less.
Yeah, $2. Perfect. The Rupe Hands color match, Parky, the Artie, and the Victory, $2 a piece, puts us at $8. That sound good to you, Wiley?
No drama, no flash, no superstar celebrity energy, just inevitability. And the core of
Wicked, welcome in. Chad, welcome in.
Is more complimentary than
Bengals cards, welcome in.
Harden era ever was. There's no shots in them. It's just a reflection based upon the trust, the balance, and the culture that is established. This just feels like it's a system built to last for a long time.
Which one would you want to get rid of? I put you to 6. Desert hockey guy, the man with the cool stickers. I know you hear it every time you come in here.
Average age 25.6 years old, weighted by playing time to the young.
Which one do you want to take out, Wiley? So I'm an Otter guy, man. I know, like I said, I know him personally. He's a great kid. So, I would take, if you're going to take one out, I would take this one out. The Parky Retro's not bad, and the Artie's numbered.
I think too, and watching their response as well.
Let's go with these 3 for $6, Wiley. All right, here we go. Let me run it for you, and then I got the Devon Shore for Murr. Running for you.
The Thunder were in Milwaukee with the regular season game leading. But we're talking to Coach Daniel, and he's like, I love where this team is and the potential that they have. But these guys don't get enough credit for their buy-in when you couldn't see the promise necessarily as quickly as you can. You talk about Williams, how well Chad Holmgren has fit. But even Coach Daniel talks about a guy like Luke Dort, who completely.
There you go, Wiley. Thank you for your purchase. Murray, you still in here?
This stands out, and Jay, what do you hit on this? There's no
$2 okay for you? Been all over the $1.50. It's gone as high as $8, but I'll go $2. You know that I'm not. You come in here a lot. Perfect for us.
Something that will be threatened, Jay Will's point, in the next few years. They have an order and they're fine with it. And he reciprocates it. You heard him, Doug. That's my guy. I'm nine. That's exactly what you want. You ask the question.
No, of all the new cards that I took in, no new wings. Got some new Detroit Lions, but no wings. Thanks, Murr.
100 favorites to win the championship right now at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. The Patriots, you see the numbers.
Scary. I got to tell you, I got Lions. I'm not.
You get almost 30 to 1, and then like to his credit. Think about what Sam Presti went through with that team, with Katie, with us, with me, watching that implode in real time. The fact that he's been in the since 2007.
Is he really? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. I love. You know how many times I played hooky when I've been in Des Moines and gone to a game there. Then I go spend some time at the bait shop, and then stumble across the street to the Hilton Garden Inn. I think I probably told you that before, though, Murr. The Wolf. What's happening, buddy? Big happy break. Happy Thursday, guys. Welcome into Coffee and Cards. We appreciate y'all being in here.
massive drama in Chicago, where Jerry Krause once said, organizations win, players win. But to get the right players, I want that person. Because he is now done twice in a place where he's not going to get free agents, where it's got to be done through the draft and trade.
So I want to play you on the other side. So OKC's going to the finals. They're unbelievable. Their numbers now this season are ridiculous. I think I read this morning the record on the season now they're like 80 and 18 or something like that. I'll get that confirmed. But one way or another, the other side of this, Anthony Edwards after the game last night.
Goat card sale. Welcome in. Happy Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. Appreciate y'all being in here.
It's exciting. I don't know why people think it would hurt. I mean, it's exciting for me. I'm 23. I get to do it a whole bunch of times. I'm hurt more so for myself, for Mike. I came up short for Mike. Like I said, we tried last year. We couldn't get it. We tried again this year. We'll try again next year. But hurting is a terrible word to use.
Man, the Gatorade mashup's making a big appearance in all the interviews. Gavin got upset with me the other day, guys, because he likes the mashups. He likes the yellow, the orange and lemon lime, and then the other one is what? Cool blue and fruit punch. Told he goes, it tastes like grape Gatorade. I go, what says it's not grape Gatorade? Just in a new container. He got all wound up.
We know Ant-Man well enough now to know he doesn't want to appear. He's too cool to be showing hurt. And if that's his reaction to a market, you know what? I'm okay with it. Look,
all right. Well, we are dwindling down in numbers here because I know extended release. There's a lot of people that are getting on. A lot of people are starting to go. Let's see who we got hanging out.
And they did show the hurt.
Jax, what's happening, buddy? Legend himself hanging out in here. Jack should get a kick out of this. You know, when your kid goes and plays, as he gets older and plays in a tournament, I had to kind of laugh because the sign that your kid is getting older is when he turns around and puts on the old adult mask. Wearing the cat eye, feeling like a big boy. Like until he gets nailed for wearing it, and we have to change it like a NASCAR pit stop. But I don't know. To me, as a goalie dad, the big difference from going from that to that, he just looks like a whole different kid.
Well, that's what I think a couple days ago when I said I think the core
crazy to me.
Sure, a lot of people started to run with that, right? But that was
Presto, welcome in. Happy Thursday. I'm gonna go for another 4 minutes, guys. I know it's traffic is kind of getting dwindled down with extended series. And then we potentially will be back on tomorrow. Big Al, welcome in. SD Sports, welcome in. And then we will be back, obviously, Monday, Wednesday, Friday of next week. Potentially we'll be doing a break during the week next week, so keep in touch. 40-pack mystery show in 15 minutes with Slim Tony. With Big Slim himself. Hey, how's Pops? I feel like I've been missing out. I haven't got a chance to talk to Pops. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet, Tony. Probably will do a mixer, maybe sprinkle in some extended, maybe sprinkle in some other stuff.
That is the missing link to his game. And when his game goes there, then he becomes
good and old. Nice, Tony. Simro, welcome in.
To some degree, I don't care what he says afterwards either. But let's face it.
Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet next week because it's just, like I said, our other platform from a football perspective has just been blown up. So I'm trying to manage being on in the morning and then doing inventory and just the work it takes to get all that stuff up and running. It's been pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, but cool stuff. We are venturing into the football market as well. So if any football fans out there, we'll be doing football breaks. Not going to do a single show on football. Everything is that we have, we list either in a live show or whatnot. So might go see him later. Perfect.
Just to get to mid-court. If you're Ant-Man, they're passing him from one all defense.
That's not a good stat. First team to lose in consecutive conference finals since the Suns in 05. Ouch. Walcott, what's going on, buddy?
And Ant-Man's got to go through that just to get a shot off. With 6 seconds left on the shot clock, he's relieved to get a shot off.
Yeah. Do you know how hard it is in the NBA game? And think about when you see this. How many times do you see somebody picking up somebody else?
Seen 22-23 ice or something.
4 times. Lou Dort was on him.
Huh.
Turn him 3 times. Like, that's it.
Case is like 34. The guy said it was 2,700. Really?
They should put a 7 after it. That was a linebacker.
Oh, you never call anymore, Tony. I feel like we haven't talked in forever. What's up, Wookie?
It was very exactly. It was to get you're picking him up, so you know you're going to drop.
Hey, and by the way, guys, we are doing on the 21st. We're doing our cancer show. We're still taking donations. Hint, hint. For anybody who wants to donate mem or cards, let me know if you can make a donate. When 21st of June, we are doing that. We do have a couple jerseys already. We have some pucks. We have some cards. But we're needing more inventory to run a bigger show to make it last longer. Otherwise, we'll be done in like an hour and a half. So we'll figure it all out.
Last year, we'll give you big reasons why we could see a sophomore slump.
FD Cap, welcome in.
Your shipping manager left to find themselves, leaving you lost. You need to hire. I need Indeed. Indeed, you do. Sponsored jobs on Indeed are 2.5 times faster to first hire. Visit Indeed.com/hire.
Biggie 19, welcome in.
This is Buick. Now.
Same with me. I know the phone works 2 ways, I'm sure.
Design. Get 0.9% APR on these Buick models. Plus, current eligible non-GM winners get up to $3,000 allowance on Encore GX. Fairlife Ultra Filtered milk makes every moment better. With 50% more protein and 50% less sugar.
Justin, welcome in and happy Thursday to you. Appreciate you stopping in today.
Fairlife.
What do we got going live right now? Prestige, that's football. GP's running dollar starts on the extended release of Breezy.
Also worse. Cool. La playa awaits.
Tony, I don't even know. I know that's not what you anticipated saying, but it still sounds amazing on a Thursday morning. All right, it is 10:15, my people. I love you all as always. We're gonna go hop into GP Sports Cards up our boys north of the border, man. They are one of my favorites. So they are one of my favorites. If you haven't gotten a chance to meet them, let's hit them up. Until next time, my folks, we love you.